Coming to you live from Southern California. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for the Angels, Reed Detmers. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, first pitch coming up. Ted Williams getting ready to hit. So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Foul ball there. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This one in the air, right field. And there's one away. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, David Ortiz.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat. What he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Hard hit left side. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
At third, left fielder Manny Ramirez.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Ramirez up next for the Red Sox.
Strike one.
And that's too high.
That's a ball.
Slashed foul down the right side. They'll hook off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, LA. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Garrett Crochet. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every 5th day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Here's Mike Trout. Yeah, he's not always flashy, but always valuable.
Yeah, he's that glue guy and a difference maker. That consistency is irreplaceable.
Ball 1.
Line drive, base hit. So runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
And a strike in there. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one out now.
Third baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Wally Joyner.
Well, this guy's been hitting the ball out of the park. He's really making every at-bat count for something. An on-base percentage just under 500 over his last 10 games.
Troy Gloss, the next to hit for the Angels. Homered last night, added another hit as well. In the air to left center, Ramirez on the move. Makes the grab.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone. This one in the air center field. Lynn moving under it. And that ends the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Joe stepping in for Boston, Mike Napoli. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One out.
Center fielder, Fred Lynn.
Lynn with a homer in his last game. Oh, 1 down.
No, that's low.
Next offering misses down and away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Wade Boggs stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. No score here in the second. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings through it for the K, and he strikes out the side here in the second. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Neto matched a homer in his last game. That's too low, and that's ball one.
Ball.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Pitch misses inside, and the count's full. On the ground to short. Throws to first in time, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6, designated hitter, Jared Anderson.
Anderson, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former home run derby champ.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Out towards right center field. Lynn gets under it and makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away.
Batting 7th, first baseman
Wally Joyner now at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Jason Varitek.
No, that's a ball. Ball 2.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That's high.
Looked like it was a little bit up. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
It's a leadoff
That's out the corner. Take it back.
And that's the go-ahead run. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now.
Ball.
Varitek gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there,
Batting
but
ninth,
he squared it up
shortstop,
pretty good,
Trevor
and he
Story.
kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. On the ground out to short. Flips it. There's one. Double play.
You're out of
That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
High fly ball out into left center field. He's got it. And that is that. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Just
that's
off the
plate.
inside edge. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. His 9th homer of the year. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. And that is out of play. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's Trout. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Yes.
He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Got him. That's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Jim Edmonds.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. Halos strike first with the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back in Anaheim, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He circles the bases, his 32nd of the year, and we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing. You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2. This one in the air right field. Trout on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Broken bat, and it's popped up. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking for the pin. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Napoli stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Almost got him. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
For the Red Sox, center fielder Fred Lynn.
That's the ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball right side. Makes the sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 1 apiece. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Troy Gloss.
Third baseman, Troy Gloss.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That's ripped into the outfield. Williams takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Left fielder, Don Baylor.
There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Digging in, Zach Neto. That one at the knees for a strike. Man at second.
Whoa.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Sets him down looking. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
2-2 down. Swing and a pop-up. Napoli. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter, Garrett Anderson.
First pitch way inside a fastball. Straighten him up a little bit. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fastball in for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And the count 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He will score and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now the first baseman, Wally Joyner. He's 0 for 1. And now the 0-1.
Oh.
Late with the swing there. That one 95 to finish him off. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
2 balls, no strikes to count.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Fought off foul. On the ground, right side, Figgins tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Sox, catcher Jason Veritek.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Dustin Pedroia up next for the Red Sox. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Pedroia goes 5 feet 9 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick back in 2004.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for them. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ball 1.
Pedroia off of first with 2 away. Step off throw to first.
No, he got it.
And he dives back in safely.
Ball 2.
Here's a 2-0.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a 2-1 on the way. This one in the air center field. Edmonds under it. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back in Anaheim, let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Oh, that hit him. To first, he beats it, and that's an infield hit. And now we'll see if the left-hander is going to be all right. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
No, that's a ball.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Over to Story for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
You know, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind the pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Back to the top of the order. Mike Trout will hit next. 1 for 2. That one in there across the letters.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Angels, center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Did he
Started
go?
after the 2-0, down appeal to third. He did not go around. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Gets him to chase after that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swung on, belted. That one back there, and it is out of here. His 19th home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Stepping in, Troy Gloss.
That's the ball.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and chases a low one there. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Number 56. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Kelly getting cranked up as well. Looking, that's a strikeout. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 4-1 ball game. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Pitching change here, Ryan Sefferjohn.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
Yes.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. And a foul ball. Two now. Outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Baylor going back and brings it in at the wall.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's the ball right now. You know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And that one fouled off. The Bo Sox trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. That misses the zone. Ball 2. And there's a ball. Got him. 2 down.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Mike
Now
Napoli.
here is Mike Napoli. His righty-lefty splits there. That one finds the corner. Strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That's out the
Fastball
corner.
is outside. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. And the Red Sox leave one. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now pitching for Boston.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 56.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
That one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground to the left. Slides for the stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Yo, one.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And he swings through that one. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Justin Slayton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Did not go. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. That's out number 2.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
2 down, bases empty. Garrett Anderson, the next to hit for the Angels. Out towards right center field. Lynn on the move to the gap. And that's the inning. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. Angels 4 and the Red Sox 1. This is Angels baseball on the show LA.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder Fred Lynn.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Good job to fight that one off. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
Oh, great stop. To first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman Wade Boggs.
Foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
The Red Sox trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man, that got him square in the mask. And a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that's downstairs. 3-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Jason
The switch hitting
Varitek.
catcher will come up to hit. Jason Varitek. A strikeout and a walk.
Strike. Woo.
The 0-1. In there at the knees. Man at first, 1 away. Cut on and missed. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Up.
The 0-1. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Whoa.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gloss. They take the force out, inning over. One left for the Red Sox, and they trail it 4-1. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Wally Joyner.
First baseman, Wally Joyner.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air to left center. Lynn on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
No, that's a ball.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball outside.
And a curve misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman, Sean Biggins.
No.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Line drive, base hit, right center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Up next for the Angels.
So back to the top of the order. Now here is Mike Trout. 1 for 3. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2 on, 1 out. That one in there to Mike Trout. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Headed for the plate. One run across. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double, and the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 56 out of the game. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for Boston.
Now on the bump,
Number
Zach
76,
Kelly.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
There he goes.
Checks his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. One out and a runner at second. Here the bottom of the seventh.
Ball.
Hard hit right side. Fires over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman, Troy.
So in now for the Angels, Troy Gloss. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. Eighth inning coming up. You're watching Angels baseball on the show, LA.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Kirby Yates.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Now the 0-1. Fouled off left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. The throw comes
No, he got
in
it
too
safe.
late, and he reaches safely.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
At the plate, David Ortiz.
Huh.
Williams over at first with 1 away. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Chase Silseth preparing to come on if needed. Romano also throwing. And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Fastball for a strike. The Angels leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
1-2. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So
that's 4. Take your base.
Runners at first and second.
That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the mound. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
In the dirt. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. Two on, two outs. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Boston strands a pair. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Don Baylor.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's the strike.
You know, these Angels, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
He goes down looking.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Shortstop, Zach Neto.
That one out to right. Williams on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for
and a couple of quick outs.
Designated hitter, Jared
Here comes the manager out of the
Anderson.
dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Zach Kelly won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for Boston,
Justin Slate gets the ball now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Garrett Anderson, the next to hit for the Angels.
Hey! Nope, that's high.
Slate, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. There's a strike. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And the Angels are gone in order. They still lead it, though, 6-1.
for
Now
the
it's Jordan
Angels.
Romano out of the
Number
bullpen.
68,
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fred Lynn.
Foul ball there.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Chase Silseth getting loose out there. Oh, and 2 now. Well struck right field. Say goodbye to that one. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
The 0-1. That one to first. And foul ball. Romano, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Tapped softly on the ground. Over to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Jason Varitek.
Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. The 1-0. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In for a strike. 1 and 2. In the air to left center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Two down, nobody on. Hey! The final strike. Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's the 0-2. What a stop. Throw to first, and what a play. Ball game.
I always love playing 4th of July games at home. There's so much energy in the ballpark, the red, white, and blue everywhere. And when you get a win, you feel like you did something special. Now it's off to get showered and changed and enjoy these fireworks.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.